A bit of camber make it work.
Alright guys, welcome to today's video. A lot of our videos lately have been just putting parts on cars because that's exactly what we're doing. We're aiming for a very big year, kicking off late March all the way to December. So we're spending a lot of time at the moment getting all our cars ready, which is kind of slow and laborious and has to be done. So we could either make all these videos and hope you guys enjoy them as we change all of these cars, or we could just do it in the background and show you later. But I think why not film it if we're doing it anyway. So today, I'm ruining my daily again. So this is a common theme on this channel of I buy a car, it's nice and reliable, it's perfect, and then I decide I want to make it look better, and then I decide to ruin it. So that's probably what's going to happen today.
I like it when we said in the last video the 5,000 likes turbo to ruin it. This is ruining it in your own way now.
I'm ruining it now without any content whatsoever. So basically, I'll give you guys a little run through. If you've been watching the last couple of videos, you'll know the car. If not, I'm going to get you up to speed. So we bought this fresh import from Japan, GX100 Mark II. Sort of like a Chaser JZX style, but this one comes with the non-turbo Beams automatic engine, this is just a cruiser, right? It was a really clean car, super clean shell. It was like an old gentleman probably owned it in Japan, very clean. So then I decided to put BC Racing coilovers on it. We put there was a little bit of lacquer peel on the roof and the boot. Then I decided to put an Origin Labo kit on it. By the time we did that with perfect solutions, ended up respraying the whole car completely. So it's a brand new fresh paint job in the original two-tone. We put the Strom DS25s on it. We put amps, subs, CarPlay, and we've done quite a bit with this car, and a custom Wayne and Josh signature exhaust. So the car is actually perfect as it is. Drives brilliant, no problems. However,
so there's no need to do anything. There's no need to do anything. You built
to do anything more in this video, but okay. So I have 4 JDM cars. I have an S15, 2 PS13s, and this. So when it comes to my modern cars like my Toyota Supra, GR, I love putting Strom wheels on the cars. When it comes to the drift cars, we put Strom wheels on the cars because there's such a choice. They're available, especially for drift cars. You can go buy them whatever offsets you want. They're perfect for that. And the ST3s that I put on the Supra, absolutely perfect wheel for that. However, I like putting my JDM cars on JDM wheels just because they're period correct. And I had no plan on taking these off, but now I've got the notion that my Ford Mustang needs a complete refresh. We've had engine issues, car's very tired. I want to put these black DS25s on the Mustang, which left me with what wheels would I put back on this. Of course I could put sensible wheels on it. And then I was, on the internet, and our friend Neil from Juicebox, who works in JDM Distro, said, remember those wheels that you were looking for years and years ago? We just got a set in the door, and they're my favorite wheel in the world, but they're way too big for this car. So today is an experiment of seeing can we get them on the car. I'm going to show you the wheels now.
I will also say when we started filming this, there was blue sky over there. This is one of Dave's annoyances at the moment, is the weather.
It hasn't stopped raining in 7 years. It's literally grey and rainy every single day. So these are the wheels. So these are Work T7Rs, my favorite wheel, I think. One of my favorite Japanese or JDM Work wheels. And they were in the perfect size, not the perfect size, I'm going to get to that in a minute.
Far from the perfect size.
They're the perfect spec. But we've stock arches on the car. These are 19. So the car currently runs Strom wheels, which are an 18 by 9.5 ET25 on the front and an 18 by 10.5 ET, I think it's 25 or 35 on the back. These are far more aggressive. So these are 19s by 19 by 10 on the front ET4, which is a lot worse. And the backs I think are ET10 or something like that on another 19, 10.5. So these wheels are actually very big for this car. However,
they're very big for the tire.
Yeah. So what we've decided to do is, because we don't want to obviously flare out the arches and we want to get the wheels on the car, I decided to get on to Sean in the tire box, and he has every single tire we could go with. And I've gone very ambitious with a 19 by 215 on the front on the 10 and a 225 on the back. We've test fitted one, or Wayne has test fitted one off camera. I'm going to show you how ridiculous that is, which is over here. So this is where we're at with a 215. This is...
We're a proper American boy, Santy boy.
Top boy stuff here now. So this is a proper stretch.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's like literally...
Will this fit the car? Will it stay on the rim? And obviously this is the car I drive every day. So you're kind of trying to compromise between looks here. And obviously we could adjust the height of the suspension with the BC Racing coilovers, which we'll do. These are going to look amazing, but will they fit the car? It's pretty extreme, Wayne, isn't it? This kind of stretch. This is old school Corolla stuff. 195 on a 10, yeah? That's the kind of crack we're at there. This is the face of quiet determination. You wouldn't know what to look at him, but he's very determined.
He's scratching his head now, thinking.
Yeah, wondering. That's what you said you were doing tyres today.
Don't scratch your die out.
The best thing about it is that Wayne was like, oh, well, the wheels and tyres are on that GX100. That's the end of that now. And then here we are back again, putting more wheels on.
No, you get away with the other one, I think.
You get away with the 225, do you think?
I think
you would, yeah. I think you get away with a 225 on that.
So you've gone from a 18 to a 19.
Yeah.
You ain't filling the gap in there.
No.
No, they're gonna have to
I think they've actually got a smaller radius all around.
Yeah, I think we can go a little bit lower. This car can go a little bit lower. We just dropped the coilovers like an inch because it actually is too high as it is. It doesn't hit anything. I wanted to at least scrape something along the way.
Just so you feel like you're low.
Feel better, yeah. I think we go 225s on the front. I think we'll go 235s on the back, and we'll lower it on the BCs, and that will be absolutely.
I was gonna say there's room to be had.
Yeah, there's room for a 225 there. That's a little bit too small, and also a little bit too I'd say unnerving to drive on a little bit. Like there's a lot of the rim not even close to a tire there.
Hey, look at it straight on at that angle.
Yeah, that's top way there. Okay, so we now know that's what we need to do. So I'm going to send you over to the tyre box in the van to get 235s for the rear. We already have the 225s for the fronts, and everyone's a winner.
I'm not sure I'm the winner in this situation, if I'm going to be honest.
So this is the 225.
Does fit a lot better. Will fit the car a lot better.
It does, but do you think it's gonna?
I wouldn't lower it. I'd just leave it at that height.
So yeah, Dave's gone, so we're making the executive decision for the tyre size, and I would say that this is, let's be honest, it'd be grand going to a show or anything like that, or a short drive, but it'd take the complete drivability out of the car, because every corner you go through, you're scared of the tyre popping off. So with this, it's not as bad, it's sealing a lot better. So yeah, I have to go to the tyre box now, changing the 215s to 235s.
Hey, buddy.
So I came here the other week and they said they were expecting a big delivery, and well, yeah, much fuller than it was. And apparently it was even fuller yesterday, but they've got rid of loads. Literally all the tyres you could ever need and more. So Frank and Sean from the tyre box, this is a great example of why the tyre box is so great, is because we got the wrong size and within a few hours we've got the right size now. So if you are in need of tyres, get onto the guys at the tyre box. I can almost guarantee they'll have pretty much any tyre that you need in stock ready to be delivered, unless it's something stupid that doesn't exist, because obviously they won't have that. Right, back to the shed.
I feel like you're going to come in and tell me that the back wheels, we've got success with the front wheels, now the back wheels are a problem.
Well, I'd say from the time I got here, gave the Wayne the tyres, I parked the van down there somewhere. I've seen them on the car.
Are they a big problem? Have we got a big problem?
Let's just go have a look. This. Yeah. Yeah, that is the face of camber. A bit of camber will make it work.
We're gonna need some serious camber arms. Oh no, they're very wide.
So,
well, that's not going to work, is it?
yeah. Something about this.
Camber will get it to fit, which I'll get a rear set of camber arms for it, but I think for the time being, I'd raise it just so it's drivable.
Dave, it's about 2 inches outside the arch.
Yeah, but you'll figure that out. You have two options on the back now. You either go with a little lip over fender, which I don't like on these.
No, don't do that. I reckon
Bit of camber.
maybe flare the arch.
Flaring would do some of it. I think what you're looking at there for absolute perfection is a bit of a flare and a bit of a camber arm and a bit of a make it all work together. Anytime you come in with something that doesn't just go straight on, Wayne goes, oh, brilliant. I said it was a handy job, and he
Well, we're not going to go insane as a load of grief.
3 years of saying it's a handy job, and he still thinks it's a handy job. Come on now, at this stage. So Wayne is now attempting to get some camber out of the rear wheels on standard arms, which I'm not sure if that'll work or not. Do we think it'll work, Wayne? He doesn't know. Doesn't sound confident. So we're going to go down to our shed now for a minute. I'm going to grab some more parts that we're going to put into another car, but I want to kind of fill you guys in on what's been going on the channel lately, because obviously you've seen me jumping in and out, what's happening behind the scenes, so let's go have a little chat. Alright guys, I'm going to take a second just to get you up to speed with a lot of what's been going on. So you'll notice in the last couple of videos I've kind of been dipping in and out of the builds, and Josh has been taking over the lead on a lot of the videos. There's a reason for that, because behind the scenes I'm essentially planning from the end of March all the way to December. So as far as I can tell right now, we've got 2 trips to the USA, which is over 4 weeks in the USA. We've got 7 trips to Europe. We've got 3 or 4 runs. We've got new projects. We've got 14 cars to maintain, and that will be going on shows and runs. We've got a bunch of trips to the Middle East, and of course we've got lots of shows in Ireland and the UK and further afield. So all of that stuff we're trying to organize into a calendar so that we get to maximum amount of content out for you guys this year, seeing loads of cool stuff. And the big thing this year is we're going to drive our cars. For the last 2 years with the pandemic, we've kind of been building and building and building. Nothing leaves the shed. That's why the panic is on now by the end of March to get all these cars ready to go so we drive them for the whole year. Also, you guys are probably wondering about the compound. That's also taking up a lot of my time because we're speccing the pricing and the planning for everything that we want to do with that. It's taken a lot of time because you have to keep going back and forth with price, and you have to have everything priced up to know that you have enough budget to build it. And then if you're going to build it, you have to get the planning for absolutely everything. So it's taken a little bit longer than we wanted it to, and it's a lot more work and a lot more emails and a lot more phone calls for me. But we're getting there, so I'll let you guys know when we get to the planning stage. On top of all that, we're going to be jumping to the Middle East for 2 more trips before we get to April. So we're going to get a lot more cool stuff out there, and obviously it's raining again here in the shed. So it's been raining like every day since the start of the year. So for us to try and do shoots on the road and keep the cars clean and do cool content is a little bit tricky at this time of year. I don't think it's ever been this wet for this long, but we've been pushing through. So we're going to try and get all the cars finished. We hope you guys have been enjoying the content. It's difficult for us to make it super flashy and exciting because most of the time we're still trying to figure out stuff on the cars, but we're getting there slowly and surely, waiting on parts that have been delayed and waiting on all the stuff to land so that we can give you guys some cool content. So we're making the videos every day of kind of whatever we're doing. We hope you guys are enjoying them. I know Josh is pushing out as much as he can with what we're doing and trying to make it look as pretty as he can, but bear with us. This year is going to be absolutely crazy. We want to go so far beyond what we've done before, but remember guys, I'm trying to organize events and drift masters and all that other stuff as well. So in the next couple of weeks we should get that pretty nailed in, and then the content will be flying back out again. So in the meantime, enjoy all these kind of funky random videos we're going to make until the end of March, and then it's full steam ahead for 2022 and drift games, and we'll be letting you guys know everything we're doing on the calendar very, very soon. Right, that's enough for me. Let's get back to the car. Alright, so we've come in and there's no adjustability in any of the standard arms, so
It's exactly the same.
look, this is obviously unacceptable. So we're going to get a set of adjustable rear camber arms. We're going to have to run quite extreme camber on the back to make them work, but I think the wheels...
Apparently it's already at 2 degrees as it is,
Yeah, I
was
think
it?
we're going to run like 5 degree of camber, something ridiculous on the back, but it will work. We'll get it to work and it'll look amazing. Is it less practical? Absolutely, but we'll have to switch tires every 2 months to keep them to tread with
We could just flip them over, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. So instead of doing another shoot in the yard and something like that, because I want to just drive it home and see if it'll still drive even, because we've raised the back of it now in the front just to make it run. I want to take some shots of it, and we've got a very cool location that's near my house, which is like a very well lit petrol station. So me and Josh are going to hit the road, get some nice shots of this car away from the shed, something a bit different, something a bit moody. So let's go do it. Alright, so we got some nice shots. It's absolutely freezing. It's been raining again. It's always raining in Ireland. Why is it always raining all the time? Anyway, I'm not going to get stuck on that because the car looks great. Report from the first drive. Rubs bad on the front, horrendous on the back. So I'm off to the interwebs now to get some camber arms and try and solve this. Hopefully we don't have to go over fenders because I really like the wheels, but I think camber arms might sort it out. Let us know what you think of the car. Let me know what you think of the wheels. It's cold, it's miserable, but we're having fun building cars, and that's what this channel is all about. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Check out our merch shop. We just restocked all of our clothing, so thank you guys for supporting us at all times. We got a lot of cool stuff coming your way, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of the Drift Games vlog.